Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts and Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome back to The Local Show, ladies and gentlemen. You have found the place to be on the weekend when you have nothing else to do. We take all the misfits. We're like the land of misfit toys.
I thought it was great.
For all of the
land of misfit toys, that was fabulous.
For all the people who have no other radio place to go, they come here.
They come back, and then they tell their friends and they come back. There must be a lot of them because the numbers are good, Tom.
Sure.
A lot of people watching, yes, on YouTube, but certainly listening.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me a little bit about the Geddes Federal Savings and Loan, what they have going on now.
Well, right now, a lot of people are maybe considering, and some are doing it, maybe pulling some money out of the market because things have slid a little bit.
Yeah.
Putting it in a guaranteed certificate of deposit.
Sure, something a little more stable.
At a local savings and loan where they can go in and deal with local people. And they're doing that. That's what's happening. Yeah, people are borrowing off their houses to redo the kitchen or do whatever. But right now, it's happening. And if you want to do business local, and who wouldn't, get it at Geddes, Tom.
Got it. All right. Got it. Good. It's our pleasure right now to bring on somebody that we have not talked to before on the air, but we talked to his son. It's Doug LaLone, owner of the Preserve at 405, and it's a restaurant, right?
Yeah, correct.
Very nice. Yes. And
it's not a sanctuary, Tom.
Yes. Your son is Anthony, and Anthony owns Gem.
The Gem Diner, right next door.
And you owned it before him.
I did, yeah. We owned it for 11 years, and he's taken over.
Very nice. So it's a restaurant family.
It is.
What do you talk about at the dinner table?
What I love to do is go, hey, Anthony, and watch both of them turn around. Because there's two Anthonys there, right?
There are, my nephew and my son.
Yeah,
exactly.
Wow.
They feed off of each other pretty good over there.
What a family. Hey, Doug, where are you originally from? Are you a Syracuse native at all?
Yeah, I'm a Syracuse kid. My family was raised right here, and we're third generation.
No kidding.
My mother came over from Germany. My father and his family were from up north.
Right.
And we've been here the whole time.
What high school did you go to?
West Genesee.
Oh, you're a Genesee boy.
Yeah.
All right. And then what got you into the food business? That's a tough business.
So we forever were in the car business. We had a detail shop. We did a lot of work for local dealers. Mm-hmm. And about 20 years ago, we were walking over to a restaurant at Don Elliott's truck stop down the street.
Yeah.
And about every third week, the restaurant would be closed. And
that's
new
good
owner.
For business.
Yeah. And so I said to Tommy, the owner of the building, I said, why don't you put a good restaurant here? And he said, why don't you put a good restaurant here?
Great answer.
And so my mother-in-law, Nancy, and her husband, Tony, we all went in and opened Mama Nancy's at the truck stop.
I knew that.
And they had an 18-year run there. And
wow.
We helped them run it. And I was battling cancer, so I was in and out for a while.
Golly.
But down the road a little, the Gem Diner had gone under. It had fallen on hard times, and the owner just couldn't make it work. And we had an opportunity with our friend Len Montreal, who purchased the building, and immediately thought of us, and the rest is history. We expanded it, reopened it, and now my son's taken over, and he's doing better than we ever did.
God bless you.
He does a great job.
You look great. You're cancer-free now?
Yeah.
Good for you. Yeah, good for you. Kicking its butt.
So where'd you learn to cook?
I had a great mom that was a great cook. My grandmother was an amazing cook. My wife and her mother are amazing cooks.
Yeah.
But I leave the cooking to the pros. I'm kind of the front end guy. Unfortunately, last few weeks with the labor shortage, I've had to be in the kitchen more than not.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So the labor shortage affecting you too.
It's affecting everybody, Good and it's between inflation, the price increase on food and utilities, and just trying to get good help. You do whatever you have to do to keep going.
So how did the Gem, which is a landmark right here across the street from Zoey Studios, now the Preserve spins off, which is it's not a diner, it's a higher end classy joint. Tell us about that. How'd that happen?
So again, Lenny and I think we were having coffee one day, and they had been talking about renovating the building down there. And I don't know how he talked me into it, but it seemed like a good idea at the time to open another
when was that?
restaurant. That was 2017.
Okay. And where is it located? Tell everybody.
We're 405 Spencer, but Spencer's a little confusing. The gem is on Spencer.
And we're on Spencer here. So.
Yeah. But what happens is Spencer kind of curves around down near the storage units there near the Aloft Hotel.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
comes back up and goes to the north side, and we are right there where it crosses the creek walk.
I got you. Yeah. Okay.
So we're in an old, it was at one time a rundown construction facility, and Lenny and his gang made it beautiful. Made it beautiful.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really.
So YouTube listeners, take a look at this.
Yes, on YouTube you can see.
Delicious pizza.
Yes.
Radio listeners are going to have to dream of it or go
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
So that's the Greek, which we just did today for you guys, and we're experimenting. So you're the
pigs.
the guys.
We're not even the guinea pigs. We're just
Yeah.
the pigs.
And those are our meatballs. Those are some of our garlic parm and marinara deep fried meatballs,
Wonderful.
and they're a big seller for us.
Yeah, so it's kind of it's a different, obviously a different menu
Sure.
than the gem. So what is the menu? What do you seek to portray to people?
We kind of call it an upscale tavern.
Okay,
And,
upscale tavern. Gotcha.
our pizza's won best pizza for a couple of years in
really?
the city. Yeah, People's Choice. So we've done that. And we have amazing burgers. Of course, our pizzas are killer. Corned beef, we sell 8 to 10 briskets a day.
No kidding.
We cook them all night, come in the morning, break them
Jessica
down.
do all that?
Jessica does not do any of that. Jessica is definitely a front end girl, and she's
awesome.
great up there. Yeah, she's great. She was my original employee at the Gem Diner. Her and I and my wife started going in there 3 months before we even thought about building the place, and she started working for me then. And obviously, she's still with me. She's one of my right-hand girls.
So do you
She's
guys
amazing.
do catering at all and things like that? Or
Well,
is
yeah,
it more-
we do. We have something going on. When COVID came and we were basically shut down, we needed to find another revenue, and we started doing these family packs, and they consisted of pizzas, our homemade chicken tenders, our chicken riggies, and then we threw in some salads and some of our garlic knots like you've got there.
Oh, my.
And we packaged them, and they were called family packs, and that's what got us through COVID.
I was going to ask you what got
And
you
now
there.
it's just become a staple.
Nice.
Like we sell out of those every night because we can only book so many every half hour.
Yeah.
So it's become something that started out of necessity, and it's just become a great
you
seller.
innovated.
We had to, yeah.
and
No
that's
doubt.
And
wonderful.
when are you open?
We are open Tuesday through Saturday. We open at noon. We say we close at 9, but we're never out of there before 10:30, 11 o'clock because, we don't kick people out. We just close the kitchen at 9, and people stay until they're ready to go home.
You have some entertainment there over the warmer months, right?
Yeah, we have sometimes we'll do some 2-piece outside.
Okay.
We've had some good talent in there. We're not huge. The place is not huge, but it seems like when we do bring in a couple guys, musical acts, we find a way to get them in there.
Would you like me to come in and sing?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No doubt.
What do you think, Tom?
Yeah,
I don't know if anybody like you to come in, period, singing or not.
we're going to use that on comedy night.
there we go.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll get you down there for that.
And do you have a room big enough if people want to do like a banquet or something?
So we have a back dining room that you can block off. We don't have a party room per se, but what we found is like this weekend, a good friend of mine, his wife, is having her baby shower there from noon to 3.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll close that back room down and they can use that.
Good.
In hindsight, we should have built it bigger, but
Hey,
we did
there's
what we
always room
were
for
supposed
growth.
to do. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, we'll have you on again, and thank you for the food. That's Doug LaLone right there. He's the owner of The Preserve at 405 Restaurant. I suggest you get on the website, The Preserve at 405.com, and see their menu and get out there with a friend or 5. All right. Have a great rest of the day. Steve, that's going to wrap up the local show, buddy.
Time to go.
Time to go. On behalf of Zoey Advertising and Tom and Steve, God bless you and your families. Try and get some vigorous activity every day, and at some point, go out there and help someone who might be struggling with just about anything. Just help out. The local show can be heard every Saturday morning from 11 to 1, and again on Sunday morning from 7 to 9. Listen together with a friend, and until next week, get down to business. Keep doing doing business locally, and tell your friends about The Local Show right here on 570 WSYR, 106.9 FM, and the iHeartRadio app, along with YouTube at Zoey Advertising 3809.